Good morning, everyone. My name is Thủy. You can call me Grace. I'm currently an English teacher and I'm teaching English for IELTS, English for communication, and for pronunciation.
Chào mọi người, thì mình và em đang học ở IELTS thì mình cảm thấy rất vui và hữu ích.
Next week, I'm going to start some new classes, and these are really special classes. That's why I'm making this video to introduce it to you. First, we should talk about why should you learn English with me. My methods in teaching are very interesting. I always focus on two factors only. Yeah, the first one is I have students to understand the lesson immediately in the class and understand them deeply. I always prepare activities for them to play in the class. Sometimes I ask them to go to the board to write out vocabulary words or sentences. Exactly that's it, translating games. I ask them to write down sentences which I say in English in Vietnamese or vice versa. Sometimes I also ask them to play games. Who's faster? I write down one word on the board and then they have to use their hand to touch the board. To hit the ball. Who hits the ball first, that's it, the winner. So my students often feel fun and understand the lesson well. After understanding the lesson, I also have them have a chance to practice their lessons. Especially for students who study with me about pronunciation and communication, because I think that if you study a language and then you don't speak out, you will forget that language very quickly. Actually, I already held some events and meetings with the foreigners living in our city. One of them, as you see in the screen, was the event on 10th April. And we came there, we talked to each other in English and Vietnamese, and we met two teachers from USA. After the event, everyone felt very, motivated in learning English. The other thing, as you see, I connect with foreigners living in our city and, make some appointment with them in a coffee shop so that my student can come and talk with them. The main purpose of this activity is for students have chances to practice speaking and listening. You see, I think you already have experience. If you are not confident enough to speak, you just come there to the coffee shop with the foreigners and in a group, and then you listen to them. And slowly, your listening will be improved, especially your motivation for learning English will be improved a lot as well. Okay, now come back to my main reason for making this video. I would like to introduce about my special course. As I mentioned to you at the beginning of this video, the name of the course is From Non-Users of English to Interpreter. Yes. I divided my course into 4 terms. In the first term, students will learn pronunciation, a very important step of learning English, because if you do not know how to pronounce the words by yourself, you cannot say the word correctly, right? And when you cannot write words, you cannot write sentences, and you cannot make people to understand you in a conversation. So in the second term, I will have students study about tenses in English. From my own experience, like when you want to build a house, if you don't build a house with a strong foundation, your house cannot survive, cannot be aesthetic, right? Okay, so for the third term, I will have you the rest of the English grammar on the clauses, like rewarded clause, if, with, something like that, all of them. And in the last term, which one only 3 months, this is the one I really like, and I spend a lot of time preparing documents for it. This is the time when I have students practice as much as possible English. Of course, when I said I have them practice as much as possible, it doesn't mean that students who learn with me in the first 3 terms don't have chances to practice. No. Because for me, when I teach any classes, I always prepare, I always arrange some meetings with foreigners so that students can talk to them and exchange the language, and especially for them to have a stronger motivation and more chances to practice their speaking and listening skills.
Dạ, em là Ngọn Thị Thu Nhung, em học năm 4 trường đại học y dược viên ngành dược học. Hôm qua thì em cảm giác rất vui vì được thầy sửa văn bản cho mình. Có những buổi gặp với thầy nước ngoài thì cảm giác mình có tiến bộ hơn rất nhiều. Vừa rồi thì mình đã có tham gia ở cái sửa dòng tiếng Anh và phát âm của thầy Mỹ, thì mình cũng trên cái sĩ cũng có hơi tiếng. Thầy có thì cũng bị
đôi lúc mình thấy hơi tiếc là mình có thể nói nhiều hơn, tiếp xúc nhiều hơn. Nhưng mà sau này khi mà có được nhiều cuộc gỡ đôi thì sẽ thấy thoải mái hơn và mình sẽ tự tin trong giao tiếp hơn.
Còn mình là em thì lúc đó mình đi mình cảm thấy rất là nổi tiếng vì mình có nhiều câu ở ngoài nhưng mà không biết phải tiếng Anh như thế nào mà thầy không biết tiếng Việt nên là nó kích thích mình học tiếng Anh hơn.
Who is this course for? You know, everyone who just started to learn English or everyone who already learned English for a long time, but don't practice it. So yeah, if you are one of them, you can join my class, and I can help you from a non-user of English to become a person who can translate, who can interpret the language like an interpreter. And if you love to, you can be a tour guide. Have a lot of experiences in guiding tourists. Okay, that's everything I would like to tell you about my course. So if you have any questions, just message me. I hope you guys a great day and a happy life. Thank you for watching.